So what's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to be working on my 1996 Chevrolet Impala SS. Now there's a couple of problems with it, and one of them is the obvious culprit. It's the Optispark. As many of you know, it's rather difficult and it's common on these cars to fail. So I took it to a shop, and I'm not going to name the shop, but they wanted to charge me $1,800 to change just the Optispark alone, and I said fuck that, I'm not doing that shit. I didn't say that to them, but in my mind I did. But I went home, came up with a list of what I needed, and it's the whole list of everything I need, and I figured why not do it myself. And I want to go a little extra, take the extra mile, and change a couple other items as well. Now the Optispark is in here, that's my baby. Gonna change it, and I figured I also change the water pump as well, because I believe that's leaking as well. Now the entire list here I gathered, I added it up, all adds up. I got the Optispark, the water pump, seals for I got extra tools, special tools I needed, and I'm also going to do a flush, a coolant flush. So now, just remember, the $1,800 just for the Optispark alone is, you know, that's just crazy. Everything I added up here equals under $700. So I'm going to be doing the Optispark, water pump, and a coolant flush for around $700. Now, I'm going to take you inside the engine, and I'm going to show you. Right down there, this is the water pump right there. So I believe the little weep hole underneath is leaking onto the belt, and that's causing it to slip, the belt slipping. So, and the Optispark is all the way down there. I don't know if you can see it, but touching it right there. And I believe it's the original one. So I'm going to be doing that and a whole coolant flush. Alright, so it's a little nighttime now, and so what I did, I just removed the water pump, which was right here. Simple bolts will remove it. Got 3 on each side, and right there you still got the gasket on both sides. Remove the harmonic balancer as well, it was right here. That's the crank hub. And now I'm gonna remove this Optispark, the one that the shop wanted to charge. Sorry, lighting's bad. $1,800 for this to remove. So checking back in now, what I did, I just changed the seal for the water pump, also the seal for the Optispark, and funny enough, the Optispark didn't have a vacuum hose attached to it, so I guess that's why my car was running lean, or whatever it was doing, it wasn't performing as it should. Also, special tool here needed to put that seal in, so just in case you're wondering. And funny, they didn't have an O-ring as well, so that's funny. Now, what's even funnier, when I took the water pump out, this little, this is called the coupler. When I took it out, it was found like this. Now, and there's only one way it's supposed to go in. It's supposed to be the little groove right here, as you can see. Should be like that inside there. Now, I don't know who worked on this car before I had it, but there's just some mechanics that should not be mechanics. I'm not a mechanic, but I'm just a do-it-yourselfer. But that's my current situation right now. I'm going to put the Optispark back in. I'm going to start the car and see if it works. Alright, it is the next day, and got the Optispark in. Couldn't do it last night, had some issues come up, but here we are now. I got the water pump in there, Optispark's in as well. Test started it, works. Gotta make sure I put these back on, the intake, before I start. But the water pump's in there, it looks good. I think I need a gasket for that. And just plug in all the radiator hoses, heater hoses, and put the belt on. I'm done with the engine, but now take my beer. You need this to get the job done. Alright guys, just got the car off the ground with the supportive jack stands and a couple of tires. Now, in order to do a proper coolant flush, I got to drain the block out. And in order to do that, I got to go underneath the car and remove a couple of things called NOx sensors. They look like this. Now, the last time I did a coolant flush, the sensors were pretty old, so I figured it's a good time now to change them out. So yeah, just got to do the flush, fill it back up, bleed the air out, and should be good to go. So let's give it a go. Everybody, right now I'm bleeding the system out of my car, and as you can see, right there, all that air coming out. See? Look at all that. Bleeding it. So much air trapped in the system. So just gotta keep doing this, and the car should be good.